Struggling to make good habits last? You're not alone. Whether it's hitting the gym, saving money, or just drinking more water, most habits fade because we rely on motivation instead of a system. In this quick guide, we'll break down the science-backed strategies to build habits that actually stick, using tiny steps, smart triggers, and real consistency. Ready to stop starting over? Let's dive in. Today we will talk about how to build habits that actually stick. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Forming new habits is easy in theory, but sustaining them in the long run is where most people struggle. Whether it's committing to a fitness routine, adopting a healthier diet, waking up earlier, or simply reading more, the challenge isn't starting, it's sticking with it. While motivation can give you a push at the beginning, it's not a reliable long-term strategy. Building habits that actually stick requires a thoughtful, strategic approach grounded in psychology, behavior science, and practical action. 1. Understanding the science of habits. Habits are essentially automatic behaviors triggered by certain cues or contexts. According to behavioral scientists, habits are formed through a process called habit looping, which consists of 3 key components: the cue or trigger, the routine, the behavior itself, and the reward, the benefit or satisfaction you gain. Over time, with enough repetition, your brain begins to associate the cue with the routine and anticipates the reward, solidifying the behavior into a habit. The basal ganglia, the part of the brain involved in habit formation, plays a significant role in this automation. The more a behavior is repeated in a consistent context, the stronger the neural pathways become, making the habit more ingrained and requiring less conscious effort. 2. Start tiny and build gradually. One of the biggest reasons people fail at building new habits is they start too big. Setting ambitious goals like, I'll work out for an hour every day, or I'll meditate for 30 minutes each morning, sounds admirable, but it's often unsustainable. Stanford behavior scientist B.J. Fogg emphasizes the power of tiny habits. The idea is to start with something so small that it feels effortless. For example, doing just one push-up, flossing one tooth, or writing one sentence in your journal. Why does this work? Because tiny habits remove resistance and bypass the brain's natural tendency to avoid effort. Once the behavior becomes automatic, you naturally start increasing the duration and intensity. Success builds momentum, and that momentum becomes a powerful motivator. 3. Focus on identity, not just outcomes. Another powerful strategy is to shift your focus from outcome-based goals to identity-based goals. Instead of saying, I want to lose 20 pounds, yet say, I want to become someone who takes care of their body. Instead of, I want to write a book, say, I am a writer. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, argues that true behavior change is identity change. When you align your habits with your identity, you reinforce them every time you act. Each action becomes a vote for the type of person you want to be. Over time, your self-image adapts to support your behavior, making it more sustainable. 4. Design your environment for success. Willpower is limited, but your environment can be a powerful ally. One of the most overlooked factors in habit formation is how your surroundings influence your behavior. If your goal is to eat healthier, keeping junk food in your house is a recipe for failure. If you want to read more, placing a book on your pillow ensures you see it every night before bed. This is called choice architecture. Structuring your environment in a way that makes the desired behavior easy and the undesired one difficult. Place visual cues where you can see them. Prepare your workout clothes the night before. Put your phone in another room while working. Simple tweaks like these can dramatically increase your chances of habit success. 5. Use triggers and anchors. A trigger, also known as an anchor or cue, is a signal that reminds you to perform a habit. Tying new habits to existing routines is a great way to ensure consistency. For example, you might anchor a new habit to brushing your teeth, such as doing 10 squats afterward, or you might meditate right after making your morning coffee. This technique, known as habit stacking, was popularized by James Clear. The formula is, after current habit, I will new habit. Because your brain already recognizes the first routine, adding a new action to it feels more natural and predictable, increasing the chance that the new habit will take root. 6. Leverage the power of consistency over perfection. People often give up on habits because they miss a day and feel like they've failed. But perfection is not the goal. Consistency is. Missing one workout or one journaling session doesn't break the habit. Quitting because of one slip-up does. The don't break the chain method, popularized by comedian Jerry Seinfeld, involves marking an X on a calendar each day you complete your habit. The visual progress becomes motivating. If you miss a day, the rule is never miss twice. 1 lapse is a stumble, 2 is a new pattern. 7. Track your progress. Tracking your habits serves 2 purposes. It reinforces your progress and keeps you accountable. Whether you use a physical calendar, a habit tracking app, or a simple notebook, monitoring your behavior helps bring awareness to your patterns and motivates you to continue. Progress, no matter how small, triggers the brain's reward system. When you see evidence of improvement, you feel more motivated to keep going. This feedback loop enhances discipline and keeps the habit alive even when motivation dips. 8. Make it enjoyable. If a habit feels like a chore, it won't last. One of the reasons people abandon new behaviors is they simply don't enjoy them. While not every good habit will be thrilling, you can often find ways to make it more pleasant. Listen to music while working out. Make healthy meals you actually like. Choose books that interest you, not ones you think you should read. Adding an element of fun or reward to your habit makes it more attractive and boosts dopamine levels in the brain, reinforcing the habit loop. This is especially important in the early stages when the habit hasn't yet become automatic. 9. Social accountability and support. Humans are social creatures, and we're more likely to stick with commitments when we're not alone. Sharing your goals with a friend, joining a group, or finding an accountability partner creates external pressure to follow through. Even announcing your intention on social media can add a layer of responsibility. Moreover, surrounding yourself with people who already embody the habits you want to build, such as joining a running group or a mastermind community, helps you absorb their behaviors and attitudes. This is called social proof, and it's a strong motivator for change. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.